I'm back in the women's football hot seat here at Dijon with 6 games, 1 loss, 1 draw and 4 wins. So we're outperforming club expectations by quite some way. We're expected to avoid relegation, but this is women's football in Football Manager 2024. This is a database. I'll put the link down in the description below. This is, I'm 6 games in, as you can obviously see, so I've already done 1 video on this, but you can join here if you like. We are overperforming, but yeah, this is really interesting. So Lyon are obviously the strongest women's team, and we are chasing them down. I think we're probably going to have to play them today. So there's obviously not loads of games in women's football. So let's go ahead and see if we can get to the next match. Now, we also made this custom wing play tactic, which, as you can see, we haven't got that many players. So we sort of have to adapt the tactic around what we have. It's not really your gegenpress stuff that sort of dominates in Football Manager, but it's working pretty well. So what I'll also do is I'm going to stick that over on Patreon. I'll put a link to Patreon down in the description below. I don't know how we're using Patreon just yet, so just some ideas, but I think putting my tactics up on there is probably a good place to start. Now, our hope also is that we get Lena Gay soon as well. If you didn't see last time, we actually have to wait for her contract to come into play, a professional contract, on the 17th of the 11th. So we're about a month away from her being able to play. Now, one of the other problems we've had, and you can see here, out for 3 weeks, Margot Varion, is some of these injuries are destroying us. I think we should have her back in time for the game because this was during the international break. But Lavode is also injured. What do we have? We have, look, 7 players injured. We have a lot of players getting injured in this database, which I'm not 100% sure what's causing that, because I don't think they've been given a greater injury risk. But we're going in against FC Fleury, who obviously in men's football aren't one of the biggest teams, but in women's football, in fact, in men's football, they're down in the 4th tier. I think that is the National 2, whereas in women's football, they're in the Premier League. So they're much more successful in women's football than they are in the men's football. Right, now we've got 2 injuries here. So we got Courage, who is out, and the problem is we don't have any other right backs. We might have to play Kate Taylor at right back, or maybe, which one is actually Kate Taylor's kind of tall. Lena Gush isn't that tall. Let's put her out at right back. We're going to bring Kate Taylor on as centre back, and we also need someone to play at right back. Tita McGeady can just about play, and I think that might be about where we are. Kate Taylor isn't looking 100% actually. Maybe we play Tisserand. We drop Tisserand in. In fact, Tisserand can go out on the side. Have we got anyone else we could drop in here? I mean, just the injuries and everything, it doesn't really help us. So, Karaji's banned. Oh, she's on the bench. We've got to take her off the bench as well. There we go. So we haven't even picked a full subs bench that we can use. We just got to go with what we have. We've got a goal kick early on. Oh, I've put the thing over top. Well, they've got a goal kick even. Chidinska. Oh, we hit the post. De Klerk with the ball over top. I can't remember if we already played Fleury, because their goalkeeper, Picard, over the bar. Picard. We have Picard. They have Picard. I'm sure last time we saw another Picard as well. But maybe it's just a common name in French women's football. Well, Picard and Picard aren't the same. McGrady here. Tisserand. Now, we've seen some absolute out-the-box screamers. There was nearly another one. Got a ball across, which hasn't gone well at all. And Fleury are bombing forward here. Well, I say bombing forward. Oh, they've lost it. No, they've won it back. I think they're going to get a bit of space here. A 1-2. And Kamzik has scored for Fleury. I mean, that's another thing that's very noticeable. And let's have a look. Kamzik, Polish. We've seen a lot of Polish people playing in the French league, which is really interesting. Polish women's players in the French league. I wonder if like the standard of women's football coaching in Poland at a lower level is better, but then the standard at the top level is the quality of the league is worse. So they come and the money in the league is worse. So they end up going to France has obviously a strong women's league. They've got a corner here. Can we get it clear? We have got it clear. It's whipped in again. Only just punched out. It's rash. But we've dealt with it. We've dealt with the danger for now. We are 1-0 down still. We stayed in second, although we will be chasing Lyon still. News in real life today that the men's team has just avoided being relegated. Robert. Ooh, they almost scored again. And they've got a corner now. Robert with the corner. Into the middle. Headed up. Greg has leapt at it and cleared it. Now Burns, just outside the box. Cassie going to head on it? No. Can we break here? I mean, Jakowska was running away from the ball. I don't know which way she was running. I mean, she was running towards it, but not quite towards it, like at a wonky angle. Picard here. Picard has gone round one player and tried to cut inside. Didn't make it. Tashuna's picked it up, though. We still got the ball. That's got to be a dangerous ball. Oh, the block in there. We should have been 1-1. We have got ourselves a corner. Now, we have been threatening off the set pieces. Let's see if we can make something out of a set piece here. McGrady into the middle, headed over. They've got a corner early in the second half. Is it gone down? Is it a penalty? Don't see much there. I feel like that could be a free kick my way. He has given it. I've got Talasati's on a good rating here. Who's taking it for Fleury? Louis. Oh, Talasati sort of ducked down. Bent down to get it, but wasn't quite low enough to get the ball. We're 2-0 down here. I'm going to go a bit more attacking. Let's see if we... I mean, we're in the game. We're in the game. We're 2-0 down, but we're in the game. Paris FC have equalised with PSG. Paris FC are the better of the two so far in the save. I don't know if in real life they'd be better of the two. We've got to throw in. Now, this throw-in position has been really successful for us for... I don't know what reason, but Tashuna's got it. McGrady into the back post. Headed out. And actually, we're going to get caught on the counter here. Fontaine forward. Can we win it back? Gerena. Oh, Jakowski's won it. Picard. Picard driving forwards through the middle. No one's stopping Picard. No one's stopping Picard. Oh, a low shot aiming at the bottom right. Does not quite make it into the corner. We've got a corner, though. Headed out. Back in the middle. Is that offside? I think it was their player who put it out. Gutsch has got the ball. Grech has got the ball. None of these are able to shoot. De Klerk has got the ball. They can't find any space. And that's the end of the highlight. So we're still chasing at 2-0 down. At some point, we'll think about substitutes. Although the team, considering that most of them have had a 2-week rest, are looking pretty fit. Kerziman has just had, I think, a knock because the fitness just suddenly dropped, as did McGrady's. Let's see what happens off this highlight, and then we'll get some subs on the go. That is a great through ball to Kerziman. That's got to be offside in there, though. Jedlinska with the goal, but I think we're going to be offside. I think Kerziman was offside. She's on here. Oh, no, she's on. And that's on as well. I think that's going to count. I thought she was offside initially. The referee has gone over to it. But it's gone ahead. All right, let's get some subs on. Let's get Lavard on. We haven't got any right backs. Kate Taylor is going to have to come on at left back. Or left backs or right backs. We don't have either. Now, do we have anyone else? Jedlinska is looking tired, so let's bring on Pinther. And we've got about 15 minutes to see if we can get ourselves an equaliser. Picord has kicked it out only as far as Tashun, but Tashun is heading it onto the position she would normally be in, which doesn't really help us. We could pounce on this if we can get a good interception in. There's one from Jakowska. Gutsch. Back to Grech. We've got to build from the back. We don't want to lose the ball. I haven't told him to play kind of direct, but if we keep the ball, I'm happy. Lavode is going to go... She's not going to go around her player. Tissard. Back to Lavode. Cutting inside. Lovely ball to Picard. What a shot. Ooh. It was threatening. Was not on target. But we're straight into another highlight. And I think we're going to pick this up again. Tissand. Lavode. De Klerk. A lovely ball across to Picard. Picard just like tears apart the defences. Tashun is running round. Straight into Picard's hands. 10 minutes to go. I think we can, like, at least we're managing the goal difference. Lyon are starting to pull away. PSG are beating Paris FC. Can we get a result? Louis. They almost got another goal. But this second half has been all us. So I'm going to give them a little bit of encouragement. And as I say that, they've got a throw in deep in our half. Talasati. I've pronounced that name different every single time. Talasati has got the ball. Forwards. Louis is in. This is not going to go well. All cleared. Taylor. De Klerk. Or maybe it is. Pinther. No, we've lost it again. Fontaine. Fontaine with a shot. Weak shot. Sort of chipped it over the bar there. About 5 minutes to see if we can get a goal. Let's see if we can get some more subs on. And make something happen. So let's bring on Pinther there. Let's bring on Wu Shenshu up top. And let's see. Let's go see if we can tell Wu Shenshu to make some difference. I've made her anxious. Great. Leon a 3-1 up in their match. We're running out of time fairly rapidly, so we're going to go very attacking. I think we're just going to run out 2 losers at 2-1. Montpellier nearly got back into their game. That's unfortunate, but we're still going to be second, I think. Looking at the other results, they've been a little bit favourable to us. It does tighten up the table, though. 1 or 2 results, we could find ourselves down this end of the table at the bottom end. Thankfully, Strasbourg and Guingamp are not picking up many points at all. Our next match is going to be, it's quite a while until our next match by the looks of it. Another 13 days. So just the 1 match in all of October. But we are now coming up in our first match against Paris Saint-Germain. Now, they have some good players. They've got Mary Earps in goal. They've got Mbok in defence. These are just the ones I recognise as well. Kokoto up top is going to be a machine. Look at her attributes. I'm surprised they're not top, to be honest, with some of the players they have. But having no games in November is good for us because we're getting close to getting Lena Gay into our team. Now let's see what we have. We have Courage is back. Kate Taylor and Lena Gersh in defence. Tegan McGrady is back. We've got Jankowska and de Klerk in front. I think those 2 work quite well. I think Jankowska is going to be really useful actually looking at her attributes in that position. We'll put Pimfrau wide. We've got Jedlinska up top. Good finishing. Picard just in behind. And Tashun out on the right. I think we've got some solid players. Like, certainly we can cause them some problems. We just got to watch out for the likes of Kokoto. Now, we are on a little bad run. 2 losses in a row. But it's only a little bad run. PSG are down in 6th. They might not be after this. Kara Choi is also a fantastic player. I think she's about to score. Oh, my word. I couldn't have said it any better. What a fantastic player. Obviously, not the real one, but even the real one. She doesn't look like that, funnily enough. But yeah, that is a good point. If this is your first time seeing this, of course, it just uses some men's player models. But that is a left foot strike and a half. Now, right now, that still keeps me second. Other results are going my way. A draw between Lyon and Havre is actually kind of useful. And Paris FC and Montpellier also drew. In fact, lots of draws, really useful. PSG are the only team really winning. The other 2, Nantes and Guingamp are lower down. McGrady. Tashun! We're back in the match. A header from McGrady. Sorry, a cross from McGrady. A header from Tashun. And we're back at 1-1. I mean, we could nick a big result here. I was worried that McGrady was going to be offside. But Tashun at the back post. And that's a lovely leap and a lovely goal. And we've got another corner. And we could make it 2. McGrady with the cross again. This time, it's in. Is it onside? Pinther was at the back post. It's going to be close because there was a player marking Pinther at the back post. Is it going to be allowed? Oh, how close was it? It's got to be close. We've caught Mary Earps out. The ball comes in. Taylor has headed it. Oh, Pinther is just slightly offside because it actually comes off Earps as well. I wonder if that would have counted as offside because it was the shot and deflected off Earps. But I guess it's the initial kick that counts, or header in that case that counts. I wonder if that would have counted offside in real life. I assume so. We've got the ball deep in our own half, which I don't really like because it probably means they're going to steal it off us. Jankowska forward to de Klerk, though. We're getting it out of our area. Jankowska nearly lost it. Back to Kate Taylor. Courage has not got loads of room there. Tashun. Okay, we're just playing. We're keeping the ball, which is important. We're going back, but we're making space up the pitch. We're making progress up the pitch. McGrady, look, the defence has moved sort of into their half now, which could catch us out, as it almost did then. Taylor there to cover expertly. And again there, de Klerk not able to get on the ball. And Van Leer putting it over the bar, thankfully. Now, Lyon are winning, so they're sort of running away with the league right now. But do you know what? I will take second place because it gets us potentially into Europe. I think, considering we are avoiding relegation, second has got to be a strong position to finish. We'll only be 8 points behind, but Lyon at the minute are demolishing the league. I don't think we've played Lyon yet. They must be our next game because we are, well, the next few games, because we are close to halfway through the season already. So far, it's been mostly us, which is maybe surprising against PSG. Players are tiring a little bit, but so are the PSG players. Thankfully, Karshui is exhausted, but our goal scorer Tashun is also exhausted. So we're going to bring on Kreziman. And we're going to bring on... Let's see. Should we put Kresman in the middle? No, we're going to bring on Kresman outright. Or should we bring... I mean, the alternative is to bring on Laverde. Laverde is determined. Okay, we're just going to bring on the one sub for now. And in fact, Grady is also looking a bit tired. Now, we do have Varian back as well. Have we got... Okay, let's make a couple more changes just to freshen things up a little bit. Wu Sheng Shu on. And let's bring on Grek as well because Lena Gersh is nervous. And that's our 5 subs. Hopefully that'll be enough to just, you know, they're not making that many subs. They've only made the one so far. They've got a lot of tired players. Maybe we can take advantage with the fitness, even with the slightly worse players on the team. Let's give our team a little bit of encouragement and see if we can nick a win. I don't think anything's going to come of it, but we've got a corner. Last second, I was about to say I'll take the draw. Now I'm saying I'll take the win. Grek with the corner. Is it going? Taylor, back post. There we go. That's what we needed. 2-1 right at the death. 5 seconds to go in the match. We've just beaten PSG. Massive result. I did not expect that. I was about to write off the game as a draw. I thought it was just going to peter out. But Kate Taylor, back post. I mean, it's not over yet. I've got to hold my horses. I think we're going to make it, though. It's a massive win. It's an absolutely massive win over PSG. I'm gonna outstretched arms. Everyone, let's have a party. I mean, PSG should definitely be doing better. We must have Lyon in the next few games, and that's going to be the real difference maker. If we can beat Lyon, we could put in a little title charge, maybe. We have them. So they are the last of the teams that we have to play, and then we're on the repeat from the earlier games. Next up is Montpellier. Now, let's see what do we have. Now, Picard got ill, but I think she's okay. Now, I sort of want to play Kate Taylor. But her fitness is a little bit low. And this is a big problem. We've really got to rotate this fitness with these women's teams. Now, Montpellier is struggling a little bit, down in 9th. But they're on 9 points, 9 games. Like a win here, they quickly turn it around. And they've got an early corner 3 minutes in. Oh, they hit the bar. Talasati did not get to it, and they hit the bar. By the way, I really hope we don't get a goalkeeper injury because we don't really have... We have Alice Pingway, actually. We do have backup goalkeeper. So see, we don't really have one, but we do have one. I've got a corner coming in. Talasati did not want to jump for it. We're lucky that came to nothing. Now, Leon are 1-0 up again. But we've got a corner. Tashun. Nothing of it once more. Courage. Jankowska. Lovely through ball. It's not good. Oh, that's a... erratic. Move my mouse out of the way. Where's that going? McGrady. Lovely through ball to Pimfer. If Pimfer can get across to Picard. I thought we were going to get a goal then. I think we've lost the throw in as well. Oh, nearly making their way into the box there. And Nguelu is probably going to cause me some problems here down on the wing. Levasseur has lots of space. That's an effort from Mouchin. But we're okay. We've made it out unscathed. Talasati with a long goal kick. Is he going to make it to Tashun? Is not, but we'll be okay. We'll pick that up. Lena Gertsch out wide to Tashun. I like playing like this little right back position, considering we don't have a right back. That's a lovely ball over top to Jelinska. Oh, it has finished. I thought it hit the post and out, but it didn't. It hit the post and pinged across, and we are 1-0 up going into the 30th minute. That ball over the top was fantastic. I was just talking about how we like to... We're not really using a right back, but de Klerk there, that through ball over the top. And then that finish. I thought it was going to go across the line. As in not cross the line, but it did. And we're 1-0 up. Here we go. Courage. Gush. Jankowska. Nice ball forward to Tashun. And we just play it back. Safe to Courage there. Jankowska. Picard. Lovely ball there to Pimfer. And Pimfer is in behind. And we are 2-0 up. Victoria Pimfer. And this is looking good. Leon are winning. But if we can keep the pace and maybe pull away from the rest of the pack, we might be able to stay in a title race if we're lucky. Also, Nonsa got to go back against Leon, which could work in our favour. Leon, of course, have a massive goal difference. Gersh, out wide. Not going to get there. But Grech is going to pick it up, thankfully, because McGrady did not get on the end of it. Picard with a lovely through ball again, and Jedlinska has skied it. That should have been 3-0. But going in at half-time at 2-0 is certainly a strong position to be in. And if we can take that into the second half, we should get another 3 points out of this game. We're only 6 points behind Lyon right now, but quite a considerable goal difference back. PSG have gone 2-0 down to St Etienne here. But Paris FC are beating Havre. So Paris FC are also keeping pace with us right now. Of course, we beat them opening day of the season. PSG just gone 3-0 down. And it's about time, looks like, that we make some spaces. So it's suggesting Tershun for Kreziman. We're going to let Jedlinska take this free kick. Tershun, that's got to be a goal. Hit the bar, De Klerk. Oh, good save. Right, let's get the substitutes in then. So Tershun on, off, Kreziman on. We've got anyone? Oh, we can put Kreziman in the middle. We can bring Rose Lavard on because Picard was also looking a little bit tired. McGrady's going to take the corner, but it's out. Hopefully Picard gets there first, but Picard isn't going to be on the pitch for long, so get a little bit of rotation in, protect everyone's fitness. We might have to sort out a couple of final players, but Jelinska with a free kick. Kreziman has so much space. Oh. We've seen so many great long shot goals. I almost expected that to go in. It's suggesting I put Kate Taylor there, but I don't think I will. We're going to put Kate Taylor on here. And we're going to bring on... Should we bring on Wang Yang Wen? Or do we bring on Wu Shengshu? I mean, there's not much between them. Let's bring on Wang Yang Wen and just see out the game. Hopefully Nonce get a goal back. Because it's really going to... St Etienne have gone 4-0 up against PSG. Hopefully Nonce get a goal back. Because that will really open up the title race. I don't think it's going to happen, though. We're looking at that table there. Guingamp have equalised with Rennes. Paris FC have gone ahead against Le Havre again. But I think we've kept pace, but we haven't made any ground on Lyon at the minute. Good win, though. Good win. 2-0. One of my players is dead over there by the looks of it. So we have another 13-day break now. But I think when we come back, in fact... we should get Lena May into the squad very soon, which is going to help a lot. I think today, right? 13th. Was it 13th of November? We'll see if a news article comes up to say she's in. It does not say she's in. Don't tell me it's another year away. Have I got my years wrong? Are we a whole year behind being able to play her? I know it's the 17th, which is actually today. So hopefully we'll get her onto the contract. It'll show up in a second. Gay turns professional. Here we go. We got a gay footballer. Lena Gay is in. And yeah, I mean, she looks good. She looks solid. 16, she should increase a lot. We'll play her. We'll try and get her in what matches we can. She's not going to be like stand out, but definitely we need, Jankowska needs like backup. Jankowska is obviously the much better player, but we do need some help in the squad, and that's going to help. We do need to register her though. We can now register her, which is perfect. Okay, going into this game versus Dijon, we've also seen Jankowska and De Klerk have made a nice little link up there. We're going to bring Jedlinska, Pinther, Picard, Tershun, Courage at right back, McGrady at left back, Gershon Taylor, obviously Talasathi in goal. Lena Gay doesn't come in for this game, but I think, one or two injuries, we're going to need her. So it's definitely important that we have a little bit more squad depth in the squad. Now, Havre are about mid-table. They're in 7th, but a win for them here would take them within 3 points of us. Philippe, their goalkeeper, with a massive kick forwards. And Effa has picked it up. Effa has an effort. It's just gone wide of the left post. Philippe, again, their keeper, launching it forward. Courage has got it this time. De Klerk to Shoon. If we can make it like those players in the middle, Jankowska just going through the player then. Picard, what a ball over the top to Tershun. What a first time hit from Miriam Tershun. I thought she was going to go for the left side of the goal or cross it, but she just smashes it with her right foot into the right side of the goal, catches the goalkeeper on the near post. Unexpected. That from Jankowska was fantastic. This from Picard as well is also fantastic. The vision and Tershun to catch it, and then just a volley, just a half volley or volley. Let me know in the comments. I think it's a half volley. But we take the lead. Now, we got to keep... Now, Paris FC are playing Lyon, which is good for us. Effa with the ball there. The two playing each other is going to be good for us. Oh, my word. They just hit the underside of the bar. We've got away with it there. PSG 2-0 up on Strasbourg. Now, of course, I think our next game is going to be Lyon, which, we win this. And they get a draw only in that game. I mean, we need to win this first. That could be a red card for Steenvaart, and I think it is going to be. Steenvaart is off. I mean, that was rash to say. I mean, it was unnecessary. It was in my box. But she went in from behind. We're not going to let Effa through here. McGrady, nice little play here. Jankowska had time to turn there, but didn't. It's okay. I mean, we've kept the ball. Courage bombing forward, like straight past the defender and then straight into another one, which is not great. Losing the ball there, but I need to remember we got a. I was going to say a man advantage. We don't have a man advantage. We have a woman advantage, which means we shouldn't be doing things like that. We need to get the ball back sharpish, but we could launch a counter because they could commit players forward. Oh my god, Melinda Mendy has just scored an absolute screamer. Well, I did not expect that. Watch this for a shot. Melinda Mendy, I mean, Cardia down the wing has done fantastic work. And that cutback, Melinda Mendy just sort of taps it first time, hits it low towards the goal. Talasathi is nowhere near it. And they're back at 1-1, which considering they got 10, I'm not too happy about. But there's plenty of match to go. And, you know, we can make the most of it later. They also made a substitution in that first half, which was interesting to sort of cover where they lost players. They're playing with 2 DMs, so they're playing without an AM at the minute. Now, Harv have a free kick. Effa. Again, it's close. Too close for comfort for me. I don't like how close they're getting, considering they're on 10 men. We're at home as well. We should be winning this one now. The Paris FC and Lyon match is still 0-0, which works well for us. But the clock is ticking away in this match. And we're not getting much to show for it. My only hope is that their 10 women start to tire. Okay, let's make a sub. Right, let's have a look. What do we have? So we have on the pitch, Tashun is tired. Let's make our regular Kreziman change. Have we got anything else? We've got Grek. Let's get Grek on for Gurch. Let's bring on Varian. Okay, let's just make the 3 changes, and hopefully that'll be good enough to cause them some problems. And we're just going to up to attacking a little bit because we should be dominating this. Just encourage them a little. Especially in the defensive midfield position, the players should have time to do what they need. Varian has got injured, which is not really what we wanted when she's just come on. She's going to have to go off again, I think. Who have I got? Rose Lavorde. Rose Lavorde will come on at left back, which she's probably not the best at. We've got a corner, which we're not going to see. I mean, thankfully, Effa is ready. In fact, Effa has just gone off. Courage is intercepted, but just booted it long. Kouache, Roth. Courage is going to get there again. Oh, it's a bad pass. It's an awful pass. Cardia, with a good effort, we've got away with it. I don't know how much longer we're going to get away. We've got 5 minutes left of the match. I'm making a sub. I can see the match is still going on behind us. I'm not 100% sure what change to make here. Do we bring on... We're going to bring on Wu Seng Shu to play out on the wing. Hopefully. I was hoping to make some ground on Lyon today against Harv. Especially 10 women Harv. But it's full time. 1-1. And that's a bit disappointing considering they played so much of the match with 10 women. But we'll take a point. A point is fine. A point works. But we're now within 5 of Lyon. Did Lyon lose in the end? I can't even see Lyon's score unless I'm being blind. They played against Paris FC, didn't they? Why does that not show their score? Very strange. Sorry, they were playing Nantes and they won 2-1. So they did get the win in the end. But they've only gone 5. At some point they didn't play a game. I swear we saw them playing a game just then. And now that's definitely thrown me because they were playing a game then. We were looking at their score against Paris FC. What happened? Did their game get called off during the game? Here you go. Paris FC and Olympique Lyon provide top billing on Saturday, 25th of November. So why has the match disappeared? Now it's been moved to the 5th. Oh, maybe it was postponed, but we didn't see. Paris FC news. Oh, the match was postponed. So actually it was never 0-0. Or maybe they did kick it off. I've never seen a match postponed during the game. But it does mean they have a little advantage on us now, potentially. That said, we're playing them right now. So fingers crossed we can make something of this. Now, looking at the Lyon team, Diani is suspended. And Endler, their goalkeeper, is maybe a bit injured. But they have, I mean, they've got 2 full squads there. They've got plenty of players. Way more players than we have. Our players are looking a little tired as well. They've obviously had a longer rest because of the postponement. Do we go in with the same team is the question. Is anyone super tired? Tashun is very tired, but she's by far our best player. Okay, we're gonna go for it. Against Lyon, this could be what makes or breaks our title race. Let's see. Let's give them a bit of freedom. Sava, a long way back for Lyon. The Brits, can we get... Ooh, I thought Courage had done a foul then, but we're okay. Tashuna's played a bad pass forward, though. Are we in trouble straight away? I think we are. Oh, Tanasati did not look like she was in control of that, but we're okay. We've made it out. That's a long ball forward. And that's another long ball forward, and no one's getting on the end of it. Tanasati holds it, though. We're going to boot it forward once more. Now Jedlinska, I was going to say Jedlinska could be through that. And Picard is offside there, surely. That's gone all the way back to Ben Carth, their goalkeeper. But you got to... I don't know where this is going. This is a very strange highlight. I think... Oh, now they've done the same to us. And it's resulted in a goal. An assist for the goalkeeper. And Mazolzan makes it 1-0 to Lyon. Here you go. Ben Carth with a long ball forwards. And it's the missed headers. I mean, none of them jumped. It doesn't help that they're all 5'9", but it meant that Mazolzan is through. I wonder how much that could be a strategy with the shorter defenders in women's football, just to play the longer balls forward. Now we've got a chance, maybe ourselves. Taylor, de Klerk, Taylor. We could also lose the ball and mess up here. No, Tashuna's put a nice ball here into Jedlinska, who's going to do the same. Oh, she hit the post. She did the hard work. She got there before the goalkeeper, but hit the post. What an opportunity that was to get back in the game. Renard, very good player. Chawinga, ball forward. Mazolzan's in behind again. Hit the bar. And we got it cleared just about. I think the danger's not gone yet, though. Out for a corner. Risky business right now. Gersh has got it clear. We're just about away with it. We're keeping it at 1-0, which at the minute is fine. And we're playing well. We've had chances. We could easily get back in the match. And I said that right before half time. They're going to score. Okay, we got it clear. Becco's got it. I mean, they put the defenders a long way forward. If we catch them out here, which we could launch a dangerous counter-attack. I don't think we are going to, though. Wendy Renard. Across to Chawinga. Lovely ball over the top. Suava had quite a bit of time there. Well, thankfully over the bar. So going into the second half, 1-0 down. I mean, the other results are sort of going our favour. Nantes and Paris, Paris actually just scored, so they will go ahead of us now. But McGrady to Pimfer. Jedlinska. Could we get... Oh, that was the perfect opportunity for a goal. Point blank, and she's managed to put it wide. I think Paris FC have jumped us into second place. We're going to fall 8 points behind Lyon if things stay as they are. But there's still game to go. PSG are winning. PSG are down in 8th. I don't know. We shouldn't really worry about PSG at the minute. There's not many points that separate us, but let's bring on Kreziman. Let's bring on Grek. I mean, some of these players are going to go on in positions that aren't really their positions, but let's just get some subs on, get some fresh legs on. Pinther is also looking a bit tired, so we'll take Pinther off in a second, as is McGrady. So let's get those two off as well. And Pinther, we have Rose Lavorde. And we've got one sub left if we need it later on. But we've got about 15 minutes to try and find something in this game. Be happy with a draw. We're just going to sneak up our mentality as the match goes on. We can get a good header on this. We have. Picard has picked it up. Lavorde. There's a through ball there that can happen. Or just go for it. Whoa, it was not far away from the right side of the goal. Let's just get a little more attacking again. Oh no, we got an injured player. Varion, who just came... This happened last game. Varion came on. And then one official. We're going to put Grek at right back. And we're just going to sort of shuffle around. Clerk is going to drop back. We're going to drop Card back. We're going to bring on someone for... We're going to bring on Wu Shu to play as a sort of shadow striker right here. I don't know how it will work out, but there's only a few minutes left, so we've got to try and bridge, see if we can get something out of this at the end of the game. A little bit of encouragement. Leon looked like they could be building something here. Greg has got a lovely header on it. Lavorde has got the chance here to open us out. Picard, lovely ball through there to Jedlinska. What a run as well. Bad defensive. Oh, and we equalised. Kreziman 1-1, 30 seconds to go, and we've done it again. At the death of the game. I mean, there was a bad tackle in there. So Picard here, Jedlinska, away from her player. That tackle in there from Dubis was poor, and she's lucky because she's on a yellow. Then the cross to Kreziman. Kreziman just loads of space, loads of time. Taps it in. We're back. We're 1-1. And that's going to be a good result for us if we can hold it for the last 5 minutes or so. I mean, 5 minutes is more like 5 seconds. And we have held it 1-1. That's a solid result for us. And it keeps us just about in a title race and keeps Leon just within our grasp. Obviously, a win would have been better. I think Leon are still unbeaten, in fact. Yeah, they still haven't lost a match. They've just drawn 2 matches. One against us and one against St. Etienne. Everything else they've won. And they've still got a game in hand as well. Varian's injury is 4 weeks, which is painful. More for her than for me, but painful nonetheless. So we're going to be up against Paris FC. We're back at the start of the cycle. They're in 3rd. It's going to be a tough game. Lyon are playing St. Etienne, which is the team they drew with against at the start of the season. So de Klerk is out for how long? De Klerk is out for 3 days. Is this time for Lena Gay to make her debut? I think it is going to drop. Lena Gay comes in as an anchor player, which looks like it'll work quite well. Good little link up on the right. Jankowski's going to play slightly further forward. But away at Paris FC this time. Give Lena Gay a squad number. Fingers crossed. That does weaken us a little bit, but gives Lena Gay an opportunity to show what she can do. And we have to watch out for Clara Mateo, because I've seen she's been in good form. Yeah, 4 goals in 11. I've seen her name crop up a few times for Paris FC. They're on 20 points. We're on 22. I didn't actually see how their game in hand went against Lyon. I assume they already... Did they already play it, or are they playing it after this one? I didn't quite see. Garbino. Is that going to get cleared? That's cleared. Tashun. Let's see if we can make something of this. Chakowska. Gay with loads of space. Out wide to McGrady. Oh, McGrady has put it over. Gay nearly had an assist in the first game then. They have played their game in hand. It looks like it was a draw because Lyon are only on 6 points ahead. McGrady, Pimfer. McGrady again. Can we win this ball back? If we can win this ball back, we can cause them some problems, but I don't think we are. That's a long ball forwards. We are going to win the ball back, but deep in our own half. McGrady here. Jankowska. Time on the ball for Gay. What's a ball over the top from Gay? Or it wasn't quite there. It didn't quite make it over the defence, but certainly a threatening ball that they had to deal with. And Courage has won the ball lovely there. Jankowska. Kate Taylor. Now, I am worried about... Oh, that's a dangerous play at the back. Gay's passing has been great so far. Pinther. Tershun. Ooh. Important block there for Paris FC. But 18 minutes in, I'm happy about how things are going so far. When we've got a corner, we can always threaten from corners. We sort of want to aim for Kate Taylor's head normally, but Pimfer at the back post will do. Nothing's going to come of it. I say aim for Kate Taylor's head. She's only 5'9". I thought she was taller. Actually, relative to my team, that is kind of tall, 5'9". We don't really have anyone taller. None of them are tall. They're all 5'9" and less. Jankowska, Tershun. Ball going forwards here. Garbino. Forward to Roshi Dufour. Cordoboz with lots of time on the edge of the box. We're 1-0 down. That man in the crowd is going absolutely ballistic. He loved it. Well, that's not what we quite needed. And that is almost nearly 2-0 off a free kick. They could have a chance here. Grebeval. Can we stop them from going anywhere, though? If we can win the ball, we could launch... Oh, that's bad from Courage. I mean, Courage is trying to mark 2 players, though, which won't help. Over the bar from Paris FC. Now, do my eyes deceive me? Or Lyon are losing. They're losing to St. Etienne, are their boogie team. And St. Etienne right now are winning. But we are also losing. We're bottling the chance to catch up on them by losing to Paris FC. And they've also just got an equaliser. So forget I said anything. It's just looking bad for us now. Courage has taken a knock. Right, that means then I think it's time for some subs. So Greg we're going to bring on. I think Gersh has been training at right back. Is it Gersh who trained at right back? I think I trained Gersh. Or was it Greg I trained at right back? We're going to put Gersh at right back. And what other subs can we bring? Bring on Kreziman. Dijon is looking nervous. And we can bring on Laverde as well. Although Pimper is having a good game. Maybe we leave that as it is for now. We just get a few fresh legs on. Actually, Greg. It's Greg who is 6 foot. That maybe we'll want to take advantage of. That height. Talasathi, long ball forward. Kreziman's got it out wide. Lovely ball. Jelinska. Picard is in behind. There's got to be a goal. Slotted away. We're 1-1. That's the goal we needed to get ourselves back into the game. Get out of... Who is this? Player just causing nuisance with our celebrations. But it's a nice... Like, that little turn there. And that run as well in behind. Like, this defender was nowhere near Cordoboz, who was their goal scorer, actually. So, ups and downs for them today. We're going to bring on Laverde because Pinther is looking a little tired. And that leaves us with 2 subs in case we get any injuries, which injuries have been pretty common so far. So it's not beyond the realm of possibility. They haven't made a single sub, which is interesting. Now, can we go on and get the winner in this match? It's suggesting Grady for Tisserand. Do we not have... Oh, no, Varion got injured, right? So, yeah, it will have to be... It will have to be Tisserand. Here we go. Talasathi. 4 minutes left. With the team with the late goals, could we about to be... No, Lena Gay with a great interception. It's been picked up again, though. Garbino, back post. Gersh has headed it clear. Jankowska heads it clear. Can Kreziman get there? Don't think so. Now, where is this going to fall? Because they're pushing. But they're pushing riskily. And I think it is going to be a goal for them. Garbino, back post. Oh, no. Clara Mateo. I said she was a threat at the start of the game. She's gone and got a goal in the 91st minute. After all our late goals, we finally succumbed to one ourselves, which means we've got 3 minutes to try and turn it around here. Ball forwards. There is a hot end of game highlight. We don't know where it's going. Grebeval. I mean, it could be going to Paris FC to make it 3-1. We need an interception, and soon in this highlight, Mateo is in behind. It is 3-1. I think that's going to be offside, though. I think she's offside. But it probably means the end of the game, unfortunately. Well, it looks like he's been given even. She's on, she's on, she's on. Ooh. I still don't know if that's onside. I think it has been given, though. Let's have a look. Oh, she's well onside. And there is another highlight, but I think now we're chasing 2 goals. It might be too little too late. Picard trying to do a lot of work there. Got around the back. I headed out. Are they going to beat us 4-1 here? Great tackle from Gay. I mean, Gay has had a solid first game, I would say. Taylor. Gay. Picard with space. Picard over the bar. And we're gonna fall down 3-1 away against Paris FC, which is unfortunate. Leon didn't win, thankfully, but we played well, just not enough on the day. But that's one of the tougher games out the way. So we are back. I mean, it was a big break again until the start of January. We are playing a game in the French Cup now. Unfortunately, French Cup is not really fixed, which means we are playing a team of amateur men's players, which, or semi-pro, I guess they are. Maybe they're even professional. But yeah, they're a lower down team, Football Club Le Born. But I'm going to skip past this. I mean, what's our vision? Do we want to be? We only have to be competitive. So if we get knocked out, we get knocked out. I don't really want to play the matches against the men's teams. Thankfully, all the top teams also have women's players, but yeah, it's not necessarily going to work. So we did manage to nick a win against them. In fact, a lot of the women's teams have gone through, which is kind of good. We're going to have to keep an eye on the transfers as well, as the transfer window is open, and they're all trying to sign free transfers in for their teams. So I'm having to get rid of players as they get signed, but it's okay. We can keep on top of that. It's one of the downsides of how this database works with the wider world. Obviously, when Sports Interactive do it for real, I hope we don't have that problem. We've lost Kreziman for 2 to 3 weeks, which is bad. But actually, considering the spread out of matches, actually 2 to 3 weeks is going to cover probably two league games. So we're against St Etienne, who've been up and down with their results. They've certainly managed to get some good results against some teams. Leclerc is back, which is massive for us. But we still have 2 players out injured, Varian and McGreedy, which means we don't actually have a left back right now, which is kind of annoying. But we have 2 players out at the minute, McGreedy and Kreziman. It's okay because we have rotation players for them. Actually, Kreziman is the rotation player. But we should be okay. Gnu with a long ball forward. Now, if we can get a good header on it, Tapia scored against us for St Etienne before. Lavorde, De Klerk, Jankowska. What a ball over top from Courage. Lavorde, lovely ball into the middle. Oh, they've just about blocked that. Pinther has absolutely rocketed that into the bottom right corner, though. And we're 1-0 up 5 minutes in. This is the sort of start we needed after the last few games. Too many draws and a loss. But we need to get back into it here. Picard, it's blocked. Comes out to Pinther. Just aims. I mean, I think it might even take a deflection there of Bogey, but I don't know. I'm assuming it's been given to Pinther. Now, Lyon have actually drawn their last 3 league games, which has kept the race open just a little bit. We're only 5 points behind them right now. In fact, they're drawing still in this game as well. So, you know, even though they aren't winning, they still haven't lost the match. Pierre-Louis almost scored then. They still haven't lost the match, but it gives us a good opportunity here. We're 5 points behind. Paris FC are 4 points behind. Paris FC also beating Strasbourg right now. And Lyon, they've just taken the lead, in fact, so they're just about getting their lead back. So they're going to be 7 points ahead of us as it stands. Not beating PSG 2-0. Gnu with a goal kick for St Etienne. Tapia, I mean, Jedlinska has got on the end of it and put it wide. It bounced over the defender's head, which you wouldn't expect, but it opened up for Jedlinska. Just couldn't finish it. Let's see if we can make something of this, though. Kate Taylor, wearing gloves. De Klerk. Lavorde. Just keep it. They like their right back position. I mean, if I was making signings, I'd be like, let's get a good right back who can ping the ball across, because we're using that position a lot. It's a position we're weak in already. I mean, we've only got 1 player who can play there. De Klerk with a through ball here could open them up, or they just score an own goal. Bogey. I mean, that might be the second goal for Bogey. A bogey game for Bogey. But De Klerk here takes it out wide herself as the other player cuts inside. And then the cross, not really too much danger. It was heading towards Picard, but not that much. We're 2-0 up. We're as resulted in St Etienne picking up the ball middle of the field. Back to Tapia. Bogey, not having a good game at all. Martinez. Belkita. That's a good interception from Gersh. Pinther has lost it, but Gersh is going to pick it up again. Out wide to Pinther again, who's cut inside beautifully round her defender. Round 2 defenders. And Lavorde has made it 3-0. I mean, that cut inside from Pinther was fantastic. Just here. Wrong-footed the one defender. Wrong-footed the second defender. Cuts in between the two. And just a tap across for Lavorde to slot it away with the left foot. We've got a corner. Gersh. In. Thought Taylor had scored there. We would have been 4 up. Lyon still only 1-0 up on Guingamp, who are bottom of the league. I mean, Guingamp aren't going to get a point out of that game at the minute, but Lyon really should be doing better against them. It's good for us because it gives us an opportunity to catch up a little bit on that goal difference. We're going to try and give Lena Gay a run out for the final 20. Grek is also on, as is Tershun. Just to give them a little bit of run out, rotate a little bit, give some players a rest. PSG coming back into that game against Nantes. 3-2 now. Not long to go. We've got 10 minutes left in this game. I think we'll get the result we want in this game. We're sort of hoping for a green goal. PSG 3-3. Kokoto, of course, fantastic player, making the goal there. Here we go. Jedlinska with a fantastic free kick. Not going anywhere, though. Lyon are now 2-0 up. So we're only going to close the goal difference gap by 1 goal. Maybe there's something happening right now. Courage. Lena Gay with a lovely little ball over the top. Oh, Picard should have done better, but I think Picard might have been offside anyway. Yep, the lineswoman has got their flag up. But we'll take a 3-0 win. That's a strong result and keeps us in that title race. So we just crept through in the cup again. But again, we were playing a men's team. Cretio Lustianos. I think they had men's players. We're not too worried until we start to face the women's teams. Okay, so we've got Estek Troy in the next round. They should have women's players. And of course, I think we can fix it if they don't. So something we can actually do is we can try and get some players in on loan here. We've got to make sure that they are women's players. So Fiona Brandazzi, would she be useful for the team? I think like any depth is probably useful here. I think we might try and get Justine Papot here. I wonder if we can get if we can actually transfer her even into the team. 25k. We have that in budget. Let's see if we can get her in. Now, interesting. Paris FC is selling Gaetan Tinney. Wait, she's available on a free contract. Interesting. Let's make an offer. They want 125k. Can I move some budget around? Not really. What if we loan offer? If we pay 50% the wages, let's see what they say to a loan. We'll make the offer anyway. I'm just keeping an eye on these because I do have to terminate any which are the men's players. Lorient seem to have picked up a few here. Lisa Martinez. 35 million on Lisa Martinez. She would be good as a DM. Could we get her in on loan? Probably not. Let's see who's available on loan then. Sarah Cassie from Fleury would actually be really good. Apparently she's available. They want me to pay her wage. Okay, if I adjust my budget, can I afford that? We adjust it all the way? Don't think we can quite get there. We can get a 60%. Let's lock them and see what they say. Let's go for it. Let's see if we can get that one to go through. If we can get either of those to go through, we'll be in a really strong position. All right, we're up against Strasbourg. One of the teams struggling. They're down at the bottom half of the table. Well, in the relegation zone at the minute on only 8 points. So I've got high hopes for this game, although we are away at Strasbourg. Lyon are at Rennes, who are mid-table, where Paris FC are Guingamp, bottom of the table. So, I mean, hopefully they slip up against those teams, but I can't see it happening necessarily. We've got to throw in all the way up the other end. Jankowska with a nice ball across. Is that a penalty? That's a penalty 16 minutes in. Good way to start the game for us. That's got to be a penalty. Penalty award. Now, we don't have great penalty takers. Pinther's going to take it, which I think she has a penalty taking of 10 or something. No, it's 8, which isn't great. And it is saved. It shows. Oh, it's been pushed around for a corner, though. We are a lot more threatening on the corners. Let's see if we can at least make something from the corner. Disappointed about the penalty. But gosh, it was a long shot, maybe. Jankowska was the only one back there. Lucky she was back there. Guingamp have taken the lead against Paris FC. Paris FC also picked up an injury, as have Lyon to Les Sommer, who is a good player. But Lyon have also now taken the lead. We have another corner. Tershun. It's cleared. Taylor's picked it up, though. I mean, it's pinging around the box. Picard. Can we make something out of it? Nope. Cordoboz has got injured for Rem, who scored against us. Guingamp a 2-0 up on Paris FC. That is a turn up for the books. Now, Havre also closing the gap by beating Fleury. They're also on 25 points right now. And Paris FC have got themselves back into the match. 2 goals, Cordoboz and Motte. Oh, is it different? I can't remember which Cordoboz scored against us now. There are 2 of them, it appears. Paris FC and RM both have one. I think it was the Paris one who scored against us. But we're 1 point behind them. We're 9 points now behind Lyon. Unless we need to get a point out of this match. 3 points out of this match, really. Or we're going to start lagging behind. Toshun is looking tired, but we'll leave it until after this. Picard. We're going to get a free kick. Should come a long way back. That is an awful pass across. It's going to leave us horribly exposed. Can Picard recover? There was a lot of space in the middle for a couple of strikers, including Megan Herzl. Oh, that's not what I needed. That's not what the team needed. Just caught on a counter from our own free kick. I mean, look, 2 players away in the middle here. Enge and Herzl, and sorry, even Chappelle. Herzl just loads of space to put it away. We're gonna make some subs. So Toshun is gonna come off. We're gonna bring on Rose Lavorde. And what else do we have? Who else can we bring on to change things up a bit? I think let's get the height of Grec on. See if we can get something out of this. Let's demand a bit more out of the team. Lyon now 3-0 up. Pinther. Viron. Pinther. Little chipped ball that's going to go nowhere, but we have won the ball back to De Klerk. Ball forward to Lavard, who has lots of space down the wing. We can get a few goals like this. Oh, I thought that had gone in, but it was the substitution notification coming up. Varon back to Grek. Grek across to Taylor. Taylor forward to De Klerk. Lavard. Can we get something out of this? Pinther's picked it up back post. Jedlinska. We get the goal. The keeper came out for it, but was in no man's land. Caught out. And we're 1-1. And we need to go on and get the win, really. Let's go a bit more attacking and try and get something out the end here. You'll see the ball here comes in from Lavard. It's picked up by Pinther. Sort of, I mean, she just volleys it. But the keeper, no man's land for a while. A pretty poor attempt to save it, to be honest. 10 minutes left. We need to make something of this match. Paris is still drawing with green gone. Varon is tired. Now, I don't think... Yeah, Tisserand's going to have to come on. Do we bring on Lena Gay? I don't think we do. Do we bring on anyone else? Pinther is apprehensive. Let's bring on Wu Shengshu to play out on the wing. But we are going to change her to an inside forward on attack. And let's give them a bit of encouragement for the final few minutes. Right, let's go. We need to chase. We need to chase. We need something out of this game. We've been dominant in this game as well. Courage, Lavard, back to Courage, De Klerk, back to Lavard, back post, Jedlinska over the bar. That missed penalty is going to haunt us. That missed penalty at the start of the game is definitely going to haunt us. That could have been, that's 2 points gone in that penalty. And it's another draw. Leon are starting to pull away quite significantly now. So Justine Popot doesn't want to talk to us. The Cassie offer has been accepted. We'll see if we can make something of that. The Thinny bid is rejected. She's 38. Let's cancel that one then. Let's just see if we can get the one loan in. Jedlinska is injured, which is not going to help us. How long out for? 10 to 13 days. We have another game in 5 days against Green Gomp as well. So Cassie has rejected the loan offer from us as well. So I don't think we have anything on the books right now. Let's see if we can get something. That's kind of funny. So I was just looking at Justin Columba. I actually thought it was a women's football because my picture of him is when he's so young. I thought he was a women's footballer for a moment, but we're going to have to actually put in an offer for him by accident. We're going to have to withdraw it. He certainly doesn't look, he's much older now. Looks much older. I think these are all men's players that are showing up here now. So we have managed to secure a loan, in fact. Freya Dorsin, we managed to get in from PSG. She's a Norwegian footballer, just 15. She looks really good, actually, for her age. So I think that's a good, solid signing for maybe up top. I mean, she's only in on loan. We're going to get her registered. It's going to be our final game for today. Tina McGreedy and Claudia Jedlinska are actually injured, which makes me wonder if I should drop... I'm going to drop Dorsin in for our first match, in fact. Let's do that instead of Wu Shengshu. Let's try out Dorsin up top. And hopefully, I mean, you know, with her age, she might develop across a bit this season. She's not the quickest, but certainly great at finishing. We should be beating Green Gomp anyway. They're bottom of the table, 5 points. I don't think they've got a win yet. Maybe they have one. De Klerk, Taylor. That's a great ball over top. Dorsin almost scored 2 minutes into her debut. But we've got a corner. Toshun with the corner. Headed clear. Taylor has picked it up. Gersh. Courage. Let's come in clear again. Tershun. Picard. They're on edge here, Green Gomp, but they've got away with it. Fleury are beating Leon. Big opportunity for us here to close the gap a little. But we have to make the most. I mean, right now we're closing it by 1, but we have to make the most of it. Paris FC are winning. They're also, I mean, in fact, if anything, Paris FC are pulling away from us and towards Leon. They're now just 3 points off Leon, whereas we sit 9 points off Leon. Leon have also just equalised. Harv have pulled ahead of us as well. We're dominant in this game, but it doesn't matter if we haven't scored a goal. That's got to be a goal. Come on, Pinther. There we go. 1-0 up, and that should take us back up to 3rd place, and hopefully just about holding on to that title race. Puts us 7 points off Leon right now. Varon Pinther. Toshun. But all it takes is, you know, 1 or 2 matches swing. Beating them maybe. We're right back in it. Although Green Gomp could come forward here. That is I mean, it's a good goal, but it's also awful goalkeeping. She should have been all over that Talasathi. I don't know. I still can't say her name. But here you can see Dawoodi just like Periguel, no one marking her. Lots of space outside the box. It's a low shot. It's so close to Talisati that she should be getting it. That's their one shot, one goal, which is not good for me. So let's go into the second half and hopefully a bit better. Straight off the kickoff. Varom. We've lost it. That's what's happened straight off the kickoff. Tashuna's won it back, thankfully. Clerk. What a ball. Potentially over the top to the Pinfer. Pinfer is in behind and finished. That's a great ball over the top. Pinfer at the back post. Marwan Renard has actually put it in her own net, apparently. Let's see when that happened. But this ball here from De Klerk. De Klerk is great at these balls. That is a spinning ball. And then that takedown there, that touch is wonderful. I don't know where the touch for the own goal came in. The own goal we saw a few games ago. Well, the goal that wasn't an own goal a few games ago looked like it was more. But that takes us 7 points off Lyon. 3 points off Paris. Until Guingamp equalise here, which... Ooh, Talisati just about gets there. Brezak is in. That's got to be a goal. Thankfully, a weak shot. Let's keep an eye on the other scores. With any luck, Harvard beating PSG. In fact, PSG really struggling. But you can see how tight it is in the table. There's only 6 points between me and PSG in 8th. Here, the top is pulled away a little bit. The bottom 4 are sort of being cut adrift, particularly Guingamp at the bottom there. But yeah, Rennes, Montpellier also a little bit distant from the rest of us. Let's make a few final changes. Let's bring on Kreziman. Let's bring on Grek. Dawson is looking apprehensive. Let's bring on Wu Shengshu. And we'll go with that. 3 changes for the final 15. Guingamp could get another chance here. No, we're into an awful pass. Pinfer is away with it. If all my players can stay on side. Kreziman has just snuck in behind the line. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Chipped past the keeper. I think Wu was offside, but thankfully she dropped back onside, allowing Kreziman to get in behind, which maybe confused them a little bit. You can see here, this defender who was tracking Wu, Lescop, then played Kreziman onside. And that's 3-1. That should get us the points that we need, and maybe a little bit of goal difference, hopefully. Particularly if Lyon aren't winning. But just, I mean, we're still 11 goals behind Lyon, which doesn't really help us. But certainly catching up on the points, it's going to be helpful. I mean, we could hope for a late Fleury goal. I don't think it's more likely as a Lyon goal. But a late Fleury goal would be... That Paris-Le Havre match is mad. 4-2 now. 3 goals at the end of the game there. But we've come away with 3-1 winners. Not bad tonight. Only the one loss that I can think of. No, 2 losses. We lost to... No, the one loss. We lost to Paris FC, right? Oh, we lost at the start of the evening as well. So, 2 losses. A couple of draws, couple of wins. How many wins did we get? Let's take out the cup. So we started the evening with the loss to Fleury, which wasn't great. But we beat PSG, we beat Montpellier, we drew with Havre, we drew with Lyon, lost to Paris, beat Saint Etienne, drew with Strasbourg, beat Guingamp. We have 7 league games to go. So we'll tackle those in a final video to close out the season and see how we get on in women's football. I mean, there's April, 1 match in April. That's all we have. So there'll be the cup as well, I suppose. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to chuck up a video there. It'll be the next one in this series if it's out. If it's not out, I'll link you to a whole load of other Football Manager videos that I've got. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think. If you've given this a go, let me know who you're playing as and how you're getting on in this database as well. The link will be down in the description below.